you still are from the start. And move toward relief after the first dose.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're on week 6.
Stellara may increase your risk of infections
And
and serious
that's today.
before treatment, get tested for
I'm going to show you.
If you have an infection, like symptoms, sores, miscarriages, have cancer, or
Here's what we got going in the cuttings. We finally got some watermelon, cantaloupe. My tomato plants aren't doing too well. And you got your pepper plant. There's big changes outside. And we'll see if it did rain this morning. Not much, but it did rain. That helped. As you can see, it's only like 60 degrees. It was supposed to be like this all day yesterday, cloudy, but the old sun decided to come out. And when I got up this morning, you could tell it was more foggier about an hour ago than it is compared to now. And next week I need to mow this grass. I'm hoping next week's supposed to be a little cooler when I do it. And must have gotten windy because I think that was the one that was underneath the van. So I managed to get all the grass and weeds out. And, unfortunately, it looks like the flowers on the potato plants have fallen off on that one. Where that stick is, I planted a clump about that big. Has tomato plants in it from the compost I was planning on doing. Should have gotten some more out of that. I'll go on this side first. Oh, yeah, I got more weeds growing in here. I have no idea what that is. I know that's not a weed. I know that. Cucumbers. I think that's what those are. And there's the green beans. Then you get your sunflowers. That big sunflower plant, right where my finger is, found that over there, so I transplanted that over that. And I moved the one corn that was kind of off to the side and lined it with that. I should have put more in. I should have ran it the whole length of almost at least halfway through. So, but I think 7 will be good. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 will be between that and the potatoes. I think those are the only 2 things that are really doing the best. And I think once all this gets, used to being outside, I think it would be good. Update on the field. Well, if you watch my video on the Katie Joe Bowl on the Murray, and see they were doing something, I think they fertilized it, but what doesn't make sense to me is they killed what was there, and then they fertilized it. So I don't know. And there's other fields in our county that have the grass, that green stuff in it still. They didn't kill it, so I don't know what they're doing. If they're just, it smells like fertilizer to me. I mean, I could be wrong, so we'll have to wait and see on that. already had the corn that was already starting to come up before they even touched these fields. Last year, these fields were already done up, already had stuff, already had these growing in it last year. Unless they're planting something something else this year, because all the stuff you see sticking up, that was corn from last year. Yeah, not much more to really update. I found a shoe when I was in here digging up the grass. I'm gonna have to get more on this side, and hopefully I can manage this again and keep this year and keep the grass out of it. And yeah, there's the shoe that I found. Surprised the tiller didn't find it. There had to have been something here at one time in this area. It may have not have been this trailer, but I think something was here before this trailer was put here. I don't know what it could be, but I still think something was here. I'm finding a lot of glass. And I dug up a lot of nails. There's glass over there too. You can still see some on the edge right there. So I think something was here. It may have been a shed. Very well could have been a shed, because there was a lot of... Now, I know there used to be a swing set in the back, or something that was anchored, because I found an anchor in the ground, and I found a socket, which is probably about the right size socket for bolts for a swing set. I'm 100% sure there was a carport, because in Google Maps, when I looked, the first time I looked at this place on the Google Maps, the carport was here. It was basically right here. Well, that's this week's garden video. Want to get in the house, get my morning coffee. Got a really sad episode of young Sheldon. Father's died in this episode. That's the downfall, was watching TikTok and not watching my recorded shows before going on there. So stay tuned for next week. Oh, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one.